So, let's start. Actually, the best thing for me is to be like here. Stop there, stop there. You started.
And I forgot about her.
You forgot about her. Ah, good point. Great. No, is the
I realized it.
no, but you started and before so D.
Yeah.
D. There needs to be a little bit of bite at the beginning of the note. Huh? Dai.
He has a knowledge of the repertoire, the Italian repertoire, and an experience, unbelievable experience.
I think the main reason I applied is because I wanted to focus on, especially on Italian opera repertoire.
Okay. What is saying here?
So much a heart can suffer without dying, basically.
Now, so to me sounds a little bit too la 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 compared to when you conduct a concert there is an orchestra, when you conduct an opera there is an orchestra, there is a stage, there is a chorus, there are soloists, there is a production, there is offstage bandas. So from the purely technical point of view there are many more things to deal with for a conductor than when you do symphonic repertoire. I'm not saying it's easier or more difficult, it's just more complicated to organize. I do remember that when I was young and studying, when I started to conduct, I didn't have the faintest idea of how to approach this. This is why actually I went to work at La Scala as a repetiteur for a couple of years, because that gave me a real insight of, in one of the best theatre in the world, of how to work on this kind of project.
So I'm relatively new to opera. I've come from a symphonic background and I've worked a little bit with Carlo at the Royal Welsh College where I studied, and I was immediately struck by the way he thinks about drama and text and music.
Okay, so you do something that feels... Yeah, let's try it again, it will be different. But I think, really...
You know, he said it's very hard to teach conducting. It's difficult. I think as a teacher can only illuminate and show you the direction, but you have to walk the path yourself.
Yeah, grazie. This, I see a lot of this going on. That is nice. I mean, it's elegant. But,
you know, the way he's working is also very much like that. So he lets us work with the singers in this particular case, the way we would normally work, and then he's just guiding and giving suggestions and sometimes saying, actually, this is a nice idea, I would do it completely differently, but if you want this, you should do this and this and this and this. So he's very, very flexible, very, very pedagogical. It's very amazing.
It's just really like just showing the player knows what to do, where to go on the tree, or at least we hope. So it's not necessary to be there every second.
For me, it's a brilliant course because it's got 3 parts. It's a very comprehensive course. You've got soloists, we have working with the chorus, and then orchestra. So for me, it is opening up the world of opera and really delving myself into this repertoire and trying to get it under my skin. Yeah.
You have not given her time to breathe. Let's not forget that no composer wrote in a vacuum. The composers, they always wrote on a libretto. They had the libretto, or maybe the first scene, or maybe the first 2 scenes, and then they started to compose the opera. That means that the composer himself started from the drama, from what he wanted to express in the story, let's say, with the music and through the music. So this is what the conductor has to do. It's not enough to know that this bar is in 4 or that we are in C major. Otherwise, it takes 2 days to make an opera. No? Maybe 1, even. But if you really want to work, to do the real work, that's another story. It takes time. Gloria, oh. I was dead already 2 bars before you. But bravo, very good, very good, very good. Bravo.